corrections is not what I thought it'd be. It's different. Not a bad different, just different. I've done a couple of videos on what to expect, blah, blah, blah. So in this video, I want to cover the 5 things that I didn't expect that you probably should.
Alright, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Before I dive into the video, I want to thank the Just Corrections Patreon community for supporting the video and the channel. I almost had a sponsor once, but their sales guy said that I was too spastic. Oh well, so thank you James, Harry, Carly, Leah, CB, and Jen B. Mwah! So number 1, I didn't expect to have to work so much overtime. For Pete's sake, it's never ending, and it's all over. It seems like every agency, and there are exceptions of course, but every agency is understaffed. The upside is that you can make all the money that you want to. Close to double what you're supposed to make, which is good, cool, rad, but it's also bad. Because see, the downside is that in most cases, you don't have a choice. You're volunteering or they're telling you to stay. So you're gonna miss out on some life stuff. And that sucks because time is the one thing that you can't get more of. Number 2, people are crazy. I met people inside that I never even knew existed, and I wasn't trained, warned, or prepared to interact with any of them. Sure, I was told about the notorious, the naughty, and the non-compliant. My trainers told their war stories about the 6'5" tattooed guy that kicked the door off the hinges, or the guy that they had that doesn't feel pain and is almost impossible to restrain. But I wasn't told about the pedophiles. Well, I was, but I wasn't really told, trained, or taught how to talk to a person who was accused of doing disgusting, devious things to children. I didn't know that more so than the violence and the fights, the insanity of mingling with rapists and pedos and serial killers. The mind fuck of treating people with dignity and respect that have shown neither to no one would have on me. I remember an individual that had kidnapped and raped a little girl, killed her, and then left her in the woods. And he would ask me about the score of the Lakers game when I served him breakfast. And knowing what he did and not being able to say what I wanted to say gets to you a little bit. It wears you down. So prepare for that. Number 3. Nobody gives a shit about correctional officers. Not even other correctional officers. Okay, don't get me wrong, some do. Some still take pride in what we do, but some don't. Some wear faded, ill-fitting uniforms and show up for shift like they've been sleeping under an overpass. And I don't blame them. Since the pandemic and the epidemic of understaffing in our correctional community, some standards have slipped. Which is sad because in my opinion, correctional officers are rock stars. They are people doing an impossible job with little to no recognition or respect. And that's probably why over time people get tired, worn out, and stop giving a you-know-what. And that makes me sad. We've been beaten down so long by the public, the policies, and our own people that we've forgotten how awesome we are. Number 4, expect to be investigated. It happens to everyone. At some point, you'll have to explain something to someone about what you did, saw, or said. It's okay. If you follow policy and you can articulate why whatever happened, you'll be fine. Unless you crossed a line. But don't freak out and don't lie. I'll let you in on a little secret. They usually already know what they're asking you about. So be honest, stay calm, and document everything that you think may be important at a later date. Details, man. I had a sergeant give me a tip. He told me to keep a little notebook for things that I didn't want to officially document, but that I might need later. So I did that. And guess what? A time or two it saved my butt. Before I get into number 5, do you have anything that you want to share? Go ahead and drop that thing that you wish you would have known in the comments below. Number 5, this job will change the way that you live your life. Look at the world, view humanity, etc., etc. You don't believe? I don't care. It does, and if you're not open and accept that, you will be overtaken. I've written and published a couple of books about the ways this profession has altered the way I operate outside out of uniform. If you're interested, you should check them out. I'll put the links to the book in the description below. If you liked this video, if you found value in this video, straight punch that little like icon. And if you're looking for more premium correctional content, check out this video right here. Or this video right here. All right, guys, that's all I got. Until next time, be smart, stay safe, stay sane, and we'll talk soon.